What is this awareness? What do they mean by awareness? Well, it has to start with the mind. The mind has to become aware that it's aware. And this forms a kind of practice. Being aware of the physical state. Being aware what mind is speaking and not speaking. Being aware of where everything is arising from, whether it's head, heart, gut. But not really taking any action. Only a deeper sense of awareness can occur when mind is confident enough, competent enough, able enough to strap itself in on the roller coaster of losing its identity. This deeper awareness still is coming from the mind. At the beginning, you see, the mind is saying to itself, yes, I'm aware. I realize that I am now operating on this awareness software program. This awareness is keeping me present, like the lion who simply waits for the prey. Doesn't go looking, knows it's going to come, but must be present and ready for it when it does come. The mind begins to realize within itself that this deeper sense of awareness, it has to go into a purer state. Mind has to. Don't worry. Mind has to go into a purer state. It is like it's now sifting through the sieve rather than pouring through the tap. Awareness. It's sifting through the sieve. All the gooey lumps are caught and trapped. It now becomes aware that awareness is not simply coming from the head, mind. It starts to realize, I don't know where it's coming from. It actually doesn't come from one particular place. It moves around. So awareness of the mind is looking at this new awareness like a mirror, each one trying to find each other. But knowing that the object is not to find each other until each one feels trustworthy enough to follow each one and not give up. So it's like a cat and mouse chase. Mind awareness is sifting through, cleaning its act up for this other awareness that is nowhere to be found as yet. So it doesn't want to meet with a dirty mind, you see. It wants the most purest clean mind. Because you need the purest clean mind to understand what is about to take place. This awareness now is working on its own. There's no need for you to keep practicing. You let things be, you see. You're the dirty lumps in the sieve. You don't try and push through and get in the act, you see. You can never be out of the act. You're just changing your clothes, changing your uniform. You're dropping this old, stale, dirty uniform. It may take months. It may take years. Depending how many buttons you have on your shirt. How many belts you have in your trousers. How many zips you have on your dress. How many pair of tights, shoes, hairbands, bracelets, watches, ties. All these items of cloth are not a distraction to you, but the meaning behind them holds a different intent. I don't want to lose them, you see. I don't want to become naked. And that's the physical mind still thinking about the physical body. But it matters not, it's still aware that it has to get undressed. So you may find yourself sitting, not knowing what to do, not really interested in anything, feeling lonely, depressed, feeling dejected, left out. And you are, you see. You have to be totally left out for awareness to meet itself. Both pure, both clean. And when it does, there's going to be one almighty party, one almighty celebration. And you realize that you were never left out, that what was left out was not you. It was the pretend you, the fake you. You were always awareness, looking for yourself. You'll never see anything the same again. You'll realize that everything is an aspect of seeing. The trees can see. The water sees. The clouds see. But not for any purpose. It's not really a seeing, it's a knowing that I exist. The cloud does not know it exists as a cloud, it simply knows it is life. It is alive. It has offered itself to truth and says, use me for rain, use me for all the things that humans need clouds for, and nature. And let me be, let me float freely, let me change, let me disappear some days and get a rest. You're simply a cloud, with no color, shape, form, size. You don't come and go, you see. The cloud appears on you as consciousness. When awareness is all that is left, and awareness is simply a word to describe this one moment, this stateless state, this wholeness. You don't want to grab or grasp onto that word awareness. You want to let it change its shape, its color, like the cloud. One day you may be speaking about being aware. Next day you may be speaking about being alive, being in love, being empty, being full, being simply changing with life, aware of itself as infinite being. You are always being, always awareness, always consciousness, always isness, always hereness, nowness. You see, all these words have the same flavor then. They mean the same thing. And awareness takes you to the place of beginning where everything arises from the same place as the same thing. Where consciousness takes it, shines lights on different aspects of it, and it appears as if it's different. But it all has the same breath, the same heartbeat, the same pulse of life, the same uniform, the same color, colorless, you see. And that is that.